Alright guys, going to be taking you through our leg day that we had this past Wednesday, and we started off with a safety bar squat. Now this bar is a little different from your traditional back squat because it puts the center of gravity more towards the center line of your body, and compared to a back squat where the weight's more behind you, and then like a front squat would be more in front of you, right? So our safety bar is right in the middle. It helps you keep a little more upright while still being able to target a lot of your quads and glutes. Felt great on that, and we moved on next to our RDL, Romanian deadlift, and I've been working up the weight about just 10 pounds per week on these. I think this was about 275 here, and yeah, just focusing on getting into that nice hamstring stretch and tension at the very bottom, making sure the core is tight, and then having a strong lockout at the top. Get that for about sets of 8 as well, I believe. And then we moved on to the most hated exercise in existence, the Bulgarian split squat. Just had a pad here just to have a target to hit, and I kind of just rushed through these, not gonna lie. Haven't done these with 2 weights in a while, but yeah, we threw in something just a little different today, and yeah, about 3 sets of 10 here, nothing too crazy, and yeah, had to get a few curls in there too. So next one we hit was back onto the posterior chain here with the glute ham raise, and I added a resistance band underneath the machine in order to get a little more emphasis on the lockout at the very top, which is what the glutes are performing at the top, and while the hamstrings are getting that loaded stretch at the bottom. A couple of dumbbells in hand too. These were freaking murderous. My hamstrings were fried after the set, and then we finished it off with our classic leg extension, and I think I threw up another 10 pounds or 15 pounds on this compared to last week as well. And yeah, these felt pretty good. My quads were pretty strong today, so it was a good leg workout. What's up everyone? So today we got a big snow day, and pretty much nobody is here at the gym. 5 p.m. pretty empty, so we're gonna have ourselves a really good workout here. Today is gonna be shoulders and chest day, and sometimes there's just no better feeling than an empty gym. Again, big snow day today, and had a couple client cancellations, but still had some people come in, so just in a little bit of a break right now. We're gonna knock out a quick shoulder and chest workout, and then catch you guys later. So this Thursday's push day B was a fairly simple one, 5 exercises for this workout. And we started off with our classic cable lateral raise, and was able to get this up to our 8 reps, but it felt a little bit more comfortable this time, which was a win for me. And yeah, my shoulders have been definitely responding nicely to those as I've progressed those over the past few months now. And then we moved it on to a incline cable chest fly. These ones have been a staple in my routine as well, and I've been able to work the weights up on these pretty steadily. I really get a good connection on these when I bring those elbows together at the top. And that was our only chest movement for push day B. Moved on to a rear delt cable fly here, kind of a high to low fly, and try to go pretty heavy on these. Could have controlled it a little better, I'd say, but I think today was one of those days where I just wanted to move some weight. But yeah, we moved on to then a dumbbell front raise. Yeah, I think I jumped up 5 pounds on this one this week. up to 40 pounds, single arm, bracing my body against the rack for that added stability, and using straps as well so that my forearms don't have to take so much of the force. And then we finished off with our tricep push down. This is the most weight I've used on this in a long time, ever since my last year's bench press peak. So I'm happy with how my triceps are performing, and just gonna keep trying to maintain the intensity from here on out. Alright guys, this is a physique check from January 17th, which was this past Saturday morning, sitting at 226.8 pounds, and still quite a far away from where I want to be, although it is early on into the preparation. And I think I have built some decent muscle in the areas that matter the most, such as the delts and the lats, and hopefully the abs when they show, but still a long ways to go, and lots of things to be learned this prep. On the same day, me and my girlfriend visited this Asian candy and treats store called, I think it was called Toonie Sweets, or Toonie Eats, sorry. And yeah, basically a huge assortment of different Asian snacks and candies and chips and whatever you can almost think of that can be packaged into a package was here. So we took a look around, and my girlfriend ended up getting quite a bit of variety of snacks and yummy foods, and some surprisingly like clean protein options. There were like whole chickens and some pretty good looking beef jerky, along with things like squid and some other seafood like dried fish and stuff, and then your variety of sweets and crackers and chips too. But a very interesting store. They had some like a hot grill. They were making breakfast sandwiches, and here you can see my girlfriend holding up a big thingy of peaches. But yeah,